Hello everyone, so this is Dr. Hub. So in this video we'll be looking at NFS. Since we have a strong gamer base as well, we'll be covering that, and I've been getting a lot of requests on that as well. So yes, let's go ahead. So this is NFS 2 and we're reading the Wikipedia page of NFS 2 to know a few of more information related to the game. So this NFS 2 is a racing game. It was released in '97 and it's a part of the new Need for Speed series and is the second installment following the Need for Speed. Now moving ahead, like its predecessor, NFS 2 allows players to race exotic cars and country themed tracks like North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and either against computer controlled opponents or via opponents through the LAN, modem, serial connection, or in split screen. So here the split screen option is more common, that we play with our siblings or friends. I've seen very few people play with LAN, modem, or serial connection. Now moving ahead, there are three distinctive modes. They are saying, this is a single race mode in which the player chooses a car and goes and completes a single race. In this mode, the player can customize both the number and type of the opponents as well as the number of laps to be completed. Fine. So they're telling that we can choose the number of laps and number of cars that will be competing with us. And then we have the tournament mode. In the tournament mode, there are 2 laps that needs to be faced, and we have around 8 opponents. So after each lap, one opponent will be eliminated from the competition. So we need to continuously be not the worst in each lap and in each track. And in case we are successful, we'll be getting another track and another car. So the car being F-Zero 2000 and the track being Mystic Studios. Now moving ahead, they speak about the special edition, and the release of the game added 4 additional cars. Okay, and they also have a showcase column which provides the photos, videos, and technical information about the cars, and as well as a history of each company and the background of each car development. The car also features a new element compared to the previous game in form of customizable car paint and components of the car, including the gear ratios, tires, and spoilers. Now moving ahead, we are looking at the development. The Need for Speed 2 was developed in EA Canada, that is Electronic Arts Canada, and thanks to these lead programmers that we are able to play this wonderful game. So they include Laurent and Kessie, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, with Wei Shung Tae and Brad Gaw as senior programmers. Thanks to them again. Next we have so this EA, that is Electronic Arts, abandoned the road and track license used with the original game in favor of the licensing with each automobile manufacturer individually. So there's an interesting point I'll be bringing out, that is the physics of the car and handling of the performance are actually accurate. As accurate, they have tried it to be as accurate as possible. The programmers collaborated with the manufacturer of each vehicle. So whatever vehicles are there, they have collaborated with each of the manufacturers to give the more realistic effect. So the sound effects were created by installing the microphones and various positions of each car, and the recording was done in an 8-track digital tape which the car was driven. So it's really interesting to know this. And a version of Panasonic M2 was in the works, but it was never released due to the cancellation of the system. Okay, now looking at the reception of how they reacted. So these are a few critics who have rated the game. So it's interesting to know IGN was there back then as well. So it's good. Now looking, there was mixed reaction. So the official PlayStation magazine, they termed it as atrocious handling, and it was soon boring. It was going to get boring. And then even few magazines such as GamePro, so they suggested that they stated the reverse, that the gameplay was too realistic to appeal to the fans of arcade style racing and could be recommended to players who enjoyed games like Formula 1 and the original Need for Speed. So it was kind of positive remark, and there have been other remarks as well, that GameSpawn's Glenn Rubinstein offers a third opinion, saying it provides a unique middle ground between realism and arcade style by allowing players to drive real cars and realistic handling into exotic populated areas. So it's always a mixed review that was given by the critics. Now just looking at the last review, that I'll be like to stress on, that is Adrenal Vault review described the game as a good overall driving experience with easy installation and realistic sound effects with both excellent interface and music. So realistic sound effects, yes, because they have individually spoken to each manufacturer and done a great job. Now looking at the SE, so the game I had put in the last video was SE, right? So the SE stands for Special Edition. So it was released on October 29th, 97 in the United States and February 2 in 1998 in Japan and Europe, and the Special Edition for Need for Speed included one extra track. So this track I think is Mystic Studios, and then 3 extra cars. This I believe are the special cars, that's Sepsida 2000, and the other, no, I believe that is the bonus cars. And then the driving style called Wild was introduced, and the 3DFX glide hardware acceleration support was also the new feature that was added. Now looking at the references, these are the references that we can see through the Wikipedia page. So all this is there, and I would also like to thank Wikipedia for collecting and accounting all this information in their website. And this is not sponsored by Wikipedia, and in case you're planning to donate your cash anywhere, please do consider Wikipedia. It's a great source, free source that's available. So thank you. If you have any suggestions of what videos to be put further, I would be happy to do that. Thank you. To stay connected, please do subscribe. We do have a Telegram and a WhatsApp group. If interested, please do let us know. Thank you. Have a great day.